did the event not happen like many said it would in the first quarter of 2018? Everybody thought it would happen in March before Easter. And then they were disappointed when it didn't.
We weren't ready. We weren't ready.
Is it because of us light workers ourselves, or the 3D population? Who specifically wasn't ready? Does everybody have to be ready in order for it to come?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So then those that are resisting to wake up, they're the ones holding us back?
It's all energy. Energy is all on. It's all part of the whole.
So then
you can't. It's not like light workers or specifically bringing in themselves or anything like that. It's the whole of humanity altogether.
So it's kind of like a bowl of white paint. If you put one black drop, it's going to affect the whole bowl.
Yeah, it's more of an energetic frequency.
So then we are all intertwined.
Yeah, and this ebbs and flows, and that's why it's so difficult to give an exact time, because we're constantly
changing.
Like you, this is what I'm getting really strongly with you, is that why hasn't this happened or that happened? It's because you literally stepped off of that timeline. So that's why that's not happening like you thought it would. And it's the same there. We're constantly shifting. It's constantly shifting. It's like
with our choices.
Yeah, what's the choices that everybody makes? It's constantly shifts the whole. It's like when you've got your feet in the water, and then a big wave comes out, and then when it goes out, you feel the sand underneath your feet.
It changes.
Just like, and it's shifting that quickly.
Wow.
It's like each wave that comes in, it's shifting. So it's placing it here, it's placing it there, and because there's so many different levels and so many different multi-dimensionalities to the whole thing, that we're in so many places and we're shifting back and forth. It's to give a linear time is
okay.
For certain things, it's very, very difficult.
Okay, because it's dependent upon everybody's free will and their choices at any given moment.
Yeah, everybody thinks that it's outside, it's dependent on outside forces. It has nothing to do with that.
Wow.
It's on each individual as well as a whole. So it's like you're deciding.
But what about when, for instance, I choose to ascend and I choose to do things to ascend myself, and I make those choices, such as the personal choices that I've made lately, then why doesn't that affect my trajectory?
Yes.
In a positive way?
Yes. You step over where we have one scenario that you've stepped onto a certain scenario, right? So you're headed down that timeline. Now you change something, you just stepped onto another one.
Wow.
Because there are
millions, I'm sure.
Millions and millions.
Possibilities.
Billions. And every time you make a choice, you step over again. You change.
Wow, that's amazing.
You shift. It's like shifting gears. You're constantly shifting gears.
So even like things that may seem insignificant to us as humans in this game, such as not replying to a text message, or saying I've had enough, or quitting that job that we hate, things like that. that we don't really think affect anything. They're really bigger than we realize.
Even smaller, even smaller.
Wow.
Even
Like,
that's why everything has to be done with love, because
wow.
every caring glance, every smile, every friendly gesture, everything puts you on a better and a better and a better timeline, a better space, a better place.
So then when we do help others, even when they don't appreciate it, we are still helping ourselves by doing that.
Oh yeah, there is nobody else.
Wow. So we are helping ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
there's only you. Everything around you is just reflecting what you are viewing the world as.
Wow. Are a lot of us are people purging right now, especially light workers?
Yeah,
Is it like a cleansing?
this is a big last purge before this comes in.
Oh, so we kind of like to have to empty out that our junky purse before we get new stuff in the purse.
Yeah, because so many realize that it's like in the dream where you push it and you push it and you push it and you finally actually fall off the cliff. And then it's only when you do that you realize that you can fly. So a lot of people like to push it to the very edge to force themselves to do things. So a lot of people have been waiting, and so they're really they like because humans love the thrill,
the drama.
It's love the thrill. It's like why they like amusement parks and horror movies. They love the drama and the excitement and the thrill. It's like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow, we did it! We did it! It's just fun.
That's so funny. Okay.
It's just so much more fun than oh no, let's just do it as we're supposed to do it as ritual. Blah, blah. It's like that. People don't come here for that. They come here for the fun. They don't think that they do, but they love the drama. They love it.
Yeah. Can you give us advice as light workers on the best way to get through this purging so that it's easier on us emotionally and mentally?
Know that it's always everything that you release, everything that you do with love, everything that you do with love, every gesture of everything you look at with love or appreciation, gratitude, every time that you do, that raises you higher and higher. It's not, it affects the rest, but it's flowing through you is because it's hard to describe, but it's like this light that goes through you, and the more you let it go through you and out, pouring out onto others, the higher you rise.
Okay, so that's a way by focusing on gratitude. Sometimes as a light worker, myself, I'm sure there's plenty of others, you start to feel guilty or scared when you're not vibing that high and you are purging and you're releasing ugly emotions from the past, or you're crying and it kind of feels like, oh no, I'm supposed to be feeling high vibe and great and wonderful, but I'm not. And that kind of freaks you out into thinking that you're wrong in some way for feeling bad.
No, it's because if you understand that there's kind of like what you could view as like a big box of things that you've been holding on to, and you've been filling that box all through your life with all these things that you couldn't deal with at the time. And so what's happening now when the light comes in, as it brings all that stuff up for you to release it. So know that when you feel a negative energy, a negative emotion, that's something, another wave that's being peeled off of you.
Oh,
So you're only feeling it as it's going through.
oh, I see.
So
Okay.
you're surfing and you're surfing through all these waves, and it's just peeling up and over you, and then it's gone, and up and over you, and then it's
Okay.
gone.
Right.
All those layers that you've got
Okay.
sitting inside of you.
Okay, so then it's okay to cry and to let it out.
Be excited. Be excited. Wow. I'm releasing that. Wow. I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Oh, this is amazing that I get to release this now. And thank you. Thank you for showing me that. And thank you for letting me just whoosh, like a big, like when you take a sweater off over your head.
Yeah.
Just pull it off of you.
Okay. Okay, so it's okay as long as you come back to center and to who you really are.
Yeah, this is what everyone's doing. That's
Yeah.
why there's so much chaos, is because so many have waited to the last, either from laziness or excitement.
Or
Because
fear.
a lot of people, no, usually it's laziness or excitement. That they don't even realize that they're addicted to that thrill. That's why people love the drama of relationships. How many people love the drama of relationships? Oh my! Oh, yeah. It's a victim mentality.
Yeah.
That people thoroughly love painting that face on themselves.
Yeah. Could you explain how many 3D people that are refusing to wake up right now are planning a big fall? That their higher selves is planning a big fall? What's going on with that? Why do they wait? Why are their higher selves having to intervene?
What do you mean exactly?
Like, I've noticed there's a lot of people in my personal life, or even others related to friends of mine, that their husbands, their bosses, their coworkers, their friends, they're refusing to wake up. So are those people that are refusing to wake up, are they planning a fall for themselves to wake up? Is that happening for everybody or just some people?
Well, some are, but some have already decided before they came here
To leave?
that this just isn't the time that they'll wake up.
Oh, wow.
And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong or right about that. It's just that some, because just not everyone is chosen to move on at that time.
So what will happen to them? Will they stay in another version of 3D somewhere?
Yeah, they'll just move on to that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
And will some people choose to exit, meaning death?
Yeah, some are already choosing that now.
Why are so many animals dying? Is it the same thing? They're choosing to exit?
A lot of them are being removed because they're already going over to the 5D Earth.
Are they prepping for us, those that are related to those pets?
Because they have a higher vibration, so they can move either directly or almost directly over.
Wow.
So that's being already, that's where so many of them are going there.
Wow. Is there a spiritual battle occurring right now?
There's no battle. It's just a natural process. When you view it in duality, you'll view everything as two sides. But there isn't really. It's just a natural process, because it's just how the spiral of evolution, of progress, of everything moves forward. It moves in the flow, the one side, the other, the one side. That back and forth is what makes, that's the engine. The engine that makes things go, that back and forth like an engine That's what Tesla understood with alternating currents,
Mm-hmm.
the on, and that's what alternating currents are. If you look at an engine or any other motor, that from everything to your blender to your vacuum, it's alternating current, and that is an on and off, and on and off.
Okay.
And that's what's happening in everything here.
So it's the light and the absence of light.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not really the darkness, it's just
The absence
on.
of light.
It's just a perception of it going on and off.
Okay.
That's what your heartbeat also is.
Wow.